Greetings and felicitations, YouTube. Jarl of the Abbey and Way back again with another Total War Warhammer replay. Let's go for some dead people. We have Demon Dread playing as the Tomb Kings with Cetra versus Uncle Gant, who provided the replay, playing as it looks like the Strigoi Lord from Vampire Counts. And he was excited about sharing this one. This is a competitive game. Part of a tournament I know no details of at the Pillar of Bone, and apparently he was very excited because Crypt are back, according to him. I don't know that they've gotten any changes or whatnot, and wow, we even have it looks like I haven't looked at the vampire roster in a while or seen any other new. Yeah, we have Vargeist here. We also have Strigoi Vampire Lord on a oh man, what are they called? Terrorgeist. We've got the Dire Pack Direwolves forward deployed and hidden. We have Black Knights, 2 units with 1 XP chevron each, 3 units of Crypt Ghouls, one of which is, and a 4th one, which is the Feasters in the Dusk, Regiment of Renown, 3 units of Crypt Horrors, a White King, and a Necromancer. This is all very interesting. I really need to look at the new vampire stuff, especially in campaign. Tomb Kings are playing with what looks like a unit of Tomb Guard with halberds, 2 units of Tomb Guard, 1 Skeleton Spearman with XP chevrons, 2 Ushabti with Great Bow, who have already started opening fire on the enemy, a Lich Priest Light, Blessed Legion of Petach, which is Skeleton Archers, Regiment of Renown, Eyes of the Desert, Sepulchral Stalker, 2 units of Skeleton Chariots. Cetra is out here on Undead Horseback, and we have a unit of Ushabti hidden in the trees. Okay, let's get this show on the road. I love watching these tournament battles. Yeah, the Vampire Count's going very low armor here, so he's actually very lucky that the Tomb Kings player didn't bring more ranged power. Oh man, look at those chariot charges right into the Crypt Ghouls. The Crypt Horrors come in, and looks like the Black Knights are jumping in on that action as well. Spearmen have moved up. Ushabti, the Great Bows, are pounding these Vargeists here. I'm surprised they're not taking more damage. Well, no, it's also the archers, regular archer fire. Yeah, that Vargeist is going to get eliminated so quickly. I'm not sure what he's expecting charging Tomb Guard with halberds with Crypt Ghouls. This unit of Crypt Horrors over here has gotten through the line. They do have an infantry advantage, just in numbers. Going wide has helped. That net has just saved those Chosen of the Gods, but the Dire Pack is going to get through, but the Dire Pack should not be able to accomplish too terribly much. Tomb King's player is doing a good job of protecting his units, even though he's been overwhelmed. Yeah, those spearmen are dead for sure. Chariots are still milling around. They escaped a lot of the worst of this. The 2 units of Tomb Guard in the middle have just been swamped and rear charged by the Strigoi Vampire Lord. The Ushabti have come forward, and it looks like they're stuck in this engagement with these Crypt Horrors. They're moving the Festers of the Dusk out of here. The White King is in on this as well. We have Vargeist being mismicroed right in the middle here, but they're not being shot at anymore. No, now that's the Black Knights receiving fire. Oh, a nice little wind spell. Tomb Guard are definitely getting overwhelmed here now that the Black Knights have arrived. And this unit of Feasters in the Dusk is just, sacrificing themselves to slow down that blob. It definitely looks like Uncle Gant is winning here through virtue of just overwhelming his enemy and trying to get his enemy to miss micro as much as possible. Wow, look at that. These Tomb Guard with halberds are almost gone. I don't know how. They must have been recharged by Black Knights maybe, or Crypt Horrors or Vargeist. See, that's part of Uncle Gant's strategy right there. When you're not paying attention, that's when you're going to lose your units. This has really kind of devolved into 3 major combat zones. There's this area right here where the Tomb Guard normal units were. There's this unit of Ushabti Great Bow, Chosen of the Gods, and then there's Cetra back over here. The chariots are still running around roughshod. Crypt horrors are doing really well to stay alive, and I think that's partly due to the fact that the Black Knights can chase off these chariots very, very regularly. This unit of chariots, I'm sorry, the Black Knights and the Dire Pack are free, having wiped up that Tomb Guard. Look at that. Those Crypt Ghouls actually beat that Tomb Guard with halberds. They must have had assistance from somewhere, and I missed it. Okay, here comes the Summon Dushabti right in the middle. And during this large engagement, that White King is untouched. Chariots are coming up here to try and deal with this Crypt Ghoul, I'm guessing. But, you know, they're charging into the woods. Still have these mismicroed Black Knights out here, or maybe he's just holding them back, waiting for a better opportunity to use them. Or maybe he wrote them off. You never know. Nice rear charge coming in from the flying units of the vampire counts, as Cetra has joined this engagement now. These Crypt Ghouls are just chasing around Ushabti by the looks of it. And they're just going to get run over. The Summoned Ushabti are already down a third of their health, and that's going to continue to deteriorate. Another charge from the Vargeist into this Ushabti. They're going to disintegrate. That unit's gone. There's a Tomb Guard still faffing about in here. Yep, and here comes that next chariot charge, and that's when he activates the Dire Pack and possibly the Black Knights as well, trying to stop them. You got the other Black Knight involved, so he's going to try and shut down this skeleton chariot. The other one is going to hit the rear end of this Crypt Ghoul, and here comes a summoned Crypt Horror. Oh, I love Crypt Horror summons. Beautiful. That must have come off of the Strigoi Vampire Lord. That's going to lock in that skeleton chariot and just eliminate it. That's a beautiful play. Yep, it's definitely crumbling now. There's so much going on here. What were all those spells being activated? The Strigoi Vampire Lord has the Power Stone, the Ghoul King Usharon leadership, and the Scroll of Shielding all going on at the same time. And yep, here's another locked down skeleton chariot, and he even got the Ushabti with Great Bow in the middle of this as well. This Crypt Horror is going to probably die, but hey, it's worth it at this stage. Yeah, and then suddenly, Cetra is finding himself very, very much alone and outnumbered, overwhelmed, overnumbered. That Tomb Guard is going to continue to disintegrate. They won't be doing much else. Cetra has his escape tactics, but they're not helping him here. Here comes a Invocation of Nehek right on top of this blob, and that is going to be it for Cetra. There he goes. Surprised those Vargeist made it all the way this far in the match. Incredible. Alright, just waiting for that end battle screen. Definitely seems like it's frozen up on my end. There it is, Pyrrhic Victory. I gotta see these unit stats. So there were more than just these 3 Crypt Horrors. And maybe I'm not giving these Crypt Ghouls enough credit. Look at the kills they managed to rank up. That's pretty impressive. And they were facing off against some really, really powerful infantry. These regular old Tomb Guard and the Tomb Guard's halberds. I'm impressed. And that's he only had one more unit in as far as unit advantage, but Uncle Ganton was able to just penetrate Demon Dread's lines, get around behind his flanks, single out his infantry units and defeat them, and then single out individual units as well. And that's even letting the chariots do their damage. 36, 79 kills. I'm very impressed with how that went down. I'm going to have to give Crypt Ghouls another look at the future, because their contribution to the fight really surprised me. Anyway, that's it for today's little episode here. I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you all in the next video.